Alright, so this is how the road surface has dried. Very uneven. At least it didn't spill on the floor. You can see very rough and ready. You can see all of the grooves. So what I've done is taken sandpaper to it. It doesn't take much to get it nice and smooth. Couple of things though, you can see in here there's, I'll back out to focus. It doesn't like that at all, does it? You can see the streaks of white in it. That's obviously where the powder didn't mix up properly. And then we got some holes in it, which again was where I didn't mix it thoroughly enough, and obviously big lumps of granules were in the way, so I got that throughout. Not sure whether I'm going to need to fill it and then paint over it, or if just painting over it's enough, but I've gone to plan B now, which is going to be, it's not going to stay this grey colour. I'm going to use the tarmac paint. And then the other thing was I went a little too far over with the cement, so in some cases the tape here has been buried, which is going to make it a little bit difficult to peel back. You can see the tape's just coming off, so I'm going to have to cut that off too. But all in all, let's at least establish the basic shape. So a bit more sanding, a bit of painting maybe. I'm in two minds whether to do that or just move on to do, the scenicking there. So my test bed area has worked out all right. It's a very dark green color after the glue went on, and I did take a shot at making some trees, which this whole hillside is going to be covered with trees of varying sizes. So you got some here, obviously going to need a little bit more gluing, but we'll see how that pans out. So I think I want to get the rest to this type of covering anywhere over there that's not the road, or obviously the ballast area. So even though I'm going to put houses there, I'm just going to scenic the whole thing as though it was grass, and then scrape off where the buildings go and flatten it out. See how that goes. Alright, so the tape's up. Not too bad actually, just used this, used the sharp end, just ran it down the side here, pulled the tape up. You can see where it ran over the edge. I was able to just get that up. There are some places where pulled up a little bit on the side, just going to run sandpaper over that. In fact, I had one just about here. You can't really see the gouge now, but there was a gouge here and here, just like this one here. So a little bit of sandpaper on it. I'm going to have to do the same again here. It just makes the road surface look uneven. Obviously something major to do down there. Nothing that a little bit of sandpaper can't cure though. So in fact, let's try that out. Try a bit of sandpapering just down that part. Don't know what grit we've got here. Oh, it's made in Canada. Aluminium oxide. Just a bit elbow grease, all it needs. Where I'm finding the ruts, I'm going to go across it. Try and take the severity off the bump. And then I've been going down it too. I've been trying to keep the primary direction be the same as the road, because I figure then that will show up just sort of as wear and tear on the road. You wouldn't get stuff cutting across the road unless somebody had been down with a jackhammer. take the shop vac to that. Let's see how that goes. So it's certainly taken the majority out here. You can see I didn't sandpaper this side here, so there's pretty good indication of the difference. And also the sandpapering, I knew I was going to have to sandpaper it. That's why I mixed the paint in ahead of time, because it should be pretty consistent color all the way through. Obviously not like there where I've got the white where the paint never mixed in, but for the most part it's a pretty consistent color.